Get ready for Buzz TV Adventure, exploring and discovering exciting destinations. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, I know what you're thinking. He's got the acting bug. Well, yeah, it's contagious. After all, we're right outside the front door of the Vero Beach Theater Guild, and I thought that as long as... Hey, would you like to go on an adventure? Come on, let's go inside and check out the Vero Beach Theater Guild. Come on, let's go. Mark Wagonick joins us at the Vero Beach Theater Guild, and we are speaking softly because there is a workshop going on in the back of the house. What's happening today?
Well, Jennifer Patty is giving some of our volunteers a workshop on sound, how the actors need to be mic'd for a show, how the soundboard works to allow the actors' voices to either be raised or lowered or muted or turned completely turned off, how it works with a musical when music and voice and everything is mixed. It's a workshop that we do quite often, or a type of workshop that we do quite often for our volunteers, because they are volunteers, and a lot of times they don't know how to run sound or run lights or direct a show or stage manage or act. And
how many volunteers are there here? Well, everyone's a volunteer, right? How many?
Well, we use about 270 individuals per year, 270 volunteers per year that run this theater. In one way or another, they're involved, whether it's acting on stage, helping backstage with set changes, building sets off stage, costumes, painting, tickets, ushering, box office. Everything we do is volunteer. We only have one tech director, and he oversees everybody. He's the only paid employee, but 270 people volunteer their time and efforts every year here at the Theater Guild.
Can they be counted on?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing the dedication that some of these people have. I mean, I've seen people here for 10, 15 years. I've been around for 30. And there's people that have been here longer. But yes, they can be counted on. They love it. You know, community theaters like that.
How big is this house?
We can see just under 300, about 283, I believe it is total. Yes.
So you've got to get in a bunch of performances if you really want to satisfy the interest of theater goers.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. You know, and we usually have, I think there's 9 performances in. Oh, they're working on sound right there. There you go. They're miking someone.
Well, that's good. That shows they are on the ball. They're doing their job. Now, again, you have to, are these folks that will be working sound in the future, or just interested in how sound works?
No, these are individuals that are interested in running sound for this season, hopefully for future seasons as well.
In a typical crew for a show, will they work the whole series of performances, or will you have different crews for different nights?
We usually have a variety. We try to have at least 2 individuals on sound every night, and they will vary. There's usually 3 or 4 for the run of the show.
Sound, lighting, set construction,
costumes, props, ushers, box office, marketing.
How can somebody be a volunteer here at the Theater Guild?
Well, they can call 772-562-8300, or they can fill out a volunteer form when they're here at the Guild seeing a show. We have volunteer forms, and our volunteer coordinator will find a place for them.
Is there more information on your website?
There is, www.verobeachtheaterguild.com, and that's theater with an R-E.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more here at the Theater Guild. See Arts in Depth with Barbara Hoffman, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 and 10 p.m.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
We're at the Theater Guild. I'm Jeff Vogel, and this is Buzz TV Adventure, and Art Pingree is directing a show for the Vero Beach Theater Guild. Is this the first time you've ever directed a show?
No, sir. In fact, I directed one here last year, Whose Wives Are They Anyway? It's a farce, and this is going to be a farce too. Run for your wife. So I'm getting stuck with all the farces, you know.
How many shows have you ever directed?
Oh, I made a living at this thing. I'm actually transported from New York. I found a place down here 10 years ago and decided to move down. As far as directing, I did a lot of summer stock, children's play, all that kinds of stuff. And I have something to contribute, and I figured I'd come down here and see what I can do.
What makes a good director?
Patience, understanding, and I think being an actor helps transform that patience and tender care, if you want to call it, to the people up on stage, because I know exactly what they're going through. I can feel it. I know what they're doing. I know what their shortcomings are. And if we can accomplish those, especially in community theater, we've done something.
What makes a good actor?
Oh boy, that's a question. Yeah. I think what really makes a good actor is listening. Because if you're not a good listener, you're not really doing your job. And as far as listening on stage, depending on what your actor's saying, I mean, there's so many ways of reflection on the line, or how you say a line or something like that. And if a person doesn't listen, and it's always the same response, it becomes very dry and not dramatic.
Do you know what your actors think of you as a director?
I'd rather not know, to be perfectly honest. No. The director has to go in there and just make his or her decisions and see if he can... Well, actually, a director's is a movie. I mean, a fellow who directs a movie, that's his forte. As far as the directing and the stage, the book is what counts, the script. And as long as you follow the script and the written word, you can't go wrong. But then movies is different.
Have you ever had to replace an actor mid-rehearsal?
No, I dread that, because so much time would be wasted, and the affiliation between the actors and the cast and the directors and everybody responsible, it kind of takes good 2 to 3 weeks to catch up. It really does.
Have you ever had an actor who gave a fantastic audition and never got better after that? That was their audition, was their best performance, and they went downhill after that?
Now you're talking about me, Jeff. I'm just kidding you. No. I give a lousy audition. But yes, there are people who get out there and they really give a terrific audition. And all of a sudden they blew their whole wad in the audition period. And that's the way it is. You take your chances, you roll the dice and see what happens.
When you are, do you get to choose the plays you direct?
No. Vero Beach, they decide that, and it's up to them. And they ask if you're interested in it, and I say, yeah, why not? We'll do it.
Well, I want to find out from you, when you are auditioning a play, what you are looking for during the audition process. And then in a little while, you're actually going to be going through a rehearsal, so maybe we'll take a peek at that too. We'll be right back with more of Buzz TV Adventure. Join Marsha Littlejohn nightly at 5 and 9 on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare Supplement Team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
We are right here on stage. All the world's a stage and all the people on it merely puppets, players? Who said that?
Players. Who knows? Who cares?
William Shakespeare. And we're don't worry about William Shakespeare. Who are some of your favorite playwrights?
Oh, I like Edward Albee. It's strange, yeah. Arthur Miller, the old classics and that, Ibsen and all that. It just depends. You get into the classics, malaprop type of things, restoration comedy, and that.
But it seems your niche as of late here at the Vero Beach Theater Guild, anyway, has been farces.
Well, I did a lot of those, Jeff, when I was growing up and making money at this industry, and I enjoy comedy. I enjoy the farcical thing, and I enjoy the Marx Brothers, that kind of thing. Just crazy antics going on stage. It's pleasure to watch, and it's a pleasure to do. But sometimes it plays heck directing it, though.
Tell me about the audiences.
The audiences are pretty good. I sat and watched every performance last year with Whose Wives Are They Anyway? Just to hear, I'd sit back in the corner just to hear their remarks coming out. And I was pretty well pleased. You can only, an audience like this, they're retirees, most of me. I'm retired, and they want to see certain kinds of plays. And if you give them that opportunity to see what they like, usually they're pretty responsive and they enjoy the series.
Now, does a farce require, because I'm counting them right now, and right now I see 4 doors on this set. Is a farce rated by the number of doors on the set?
Boy, that is the most important thing. When one door opens, the other door closes, and it's like a sing-song. It's like a ballet going back and forth, back and forth. And if you don't have that, you can have 1 or 2 seconds on stage, and boy, it seems like an eternity. Go ahead.
No, you were speaking. I would have waited for you, but tell me what mishaps can occur in the middle of a play like this,
Well,
it's nonstop action at some point, right?
It really is. It could be a missing of the cue, which is dead space. Usually we try and do stuff on stage that everything is pretty well fastened down as far as bumping into, moving, falling over, anything like that. Other than that, the set is pretty simple. It's just that what I prefer, I design a set, and what I prefer is the people looking at the actors and performing, and not the set. The set complements it, don't get me wrong, and you need what you see here, but other than that, it's the actors that count.
And farces are good for audiences. Why?
Anything that makes you laugh, Jeff. And hopefully this thing will make them laugh, and for the next couple of hours, just forget about their woes and enjoy. It's
the ultimate escapism, right?
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's very difficult if you see somebody sitting here and all of a sudden you've got Death of a Salesman or something like that. I mean, who really wants to spend a Sunday afternoon?
Are you a dictatorial director?
No, I'm the easiest guy going. I just lay back and let the actors perform.
Have you ever had any actors that you had to, that were difficult to control?
No. I think if you respect the actor will respect you. And if you don't have that camaraderie, it's lost. You can't be a tyrant. This is something, anytime you have a subject like you're trying to create something, and if you don't leave that little space, that little leeway, just to let them do the creating and don't interfere with it. Don't forget, acting part comes from in here, and you got to let that come out. And to let that come out, you've got to give them confidence. This operation, and I mean this very sincerely, it's like if I put this house up out of a lot of professional houses. I mean, they have a staff here, publicity, board of directors. They have a beautiful plant here, and the set designing and the people who work behind the scenes, you couldn't even ask for anything better.
Watch Chamber Buzz at 6 and 10 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays on VeroBuzzTV.com.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday, for all of your furniture needs.
We're inside the Theater Guild, sitting in the front row of the house. Jim Daly is the president of the Theater Guild. How did you ever become president of the Theater Guild?
Well, democratically. We have our annual meeting in June, and I was selected as the board, as a board member, and then we go into a private session of the board, and I was selected as the president for the 58th season.
How long have you been involved with the Vero Beach Theater Guild?
11 years. Right when I moved here in '04, and I was on stage within a few months. And I've been only involved with community theater, though, for the last 20 years. I'm not one of these folks that kind of gobbled it up in high school. I waited until, actually I waited until I moved down to the Keys, and I didn't know anybody. I had this fear of making a fool of myself on stage, so I waited until I was in a place where nobody knew you. Yeah, that's it. And I bit it, and it bit back, and I've been addicted to the theater ever since.
This is not your day job, is it?
No, I'm a real estate broker during the day, yeah.
Do people that you deal with selling, buying real estate, do they recognize you as an actor? Do they know that you're an actor and that you're here at the Theater Guild?
Some of them do. Some of the folks that I'm dealing with as far as listing their house, but of course the folks that are moving in from away don't know me from that. But I do promote the Vero Beach as a very cultural town, that we have equity theater and community theater, and I do kind of work that into my pitch.
So you consider yourself an actor first? Do you do anything else? Do you write? Do you direct?
I spend a lot of time. I dabble in the internet. I do websites. I do Facebook. Those that know me know I'm prolific at my Facebook, and that certainly has a good dovetail into what I do here at theater. I kind of one of the administrators for our Facebook page. I have my administrative page for my real estate and for my personal stuff. So I do photography, I do graphic arts, but I'm mostly an actor, and I act as a real estate agent during the day.
What makes a good actor?
I think having trust in the management of the production. My eyes can't be down here looking at the stage. I've got to rely on the director to have the eyes and the trust of the director, and listening is one of the best attributes. You'd think that it would be like, how well do you project, how well do you look, all those things. But I think the best actors are the ones that listen to other actors and deliver the lines as if it was the first time they delivered them.
Why should somebody become involved in the Vero Beach Theater Guild?
Well, I think there's wonderful opportunities for somebody, whether they're beyond, always dream to be on stage, or want to be behind the scenes, or box office. We are really trying to pull a lot more volunteers here in this season. So anybody that has any interest in being involved with community theater should contact us and get involved.
Well, you mentioned the season, and we're going to talk more about that when we come right back from this break. You're watching Buzz TV Network's Adventure, and we are at the Vero Beach Theater Guild, and you've got to come here too. We're going to find out exactly how you can get more information when we come right back. Freddie Wilfrick and Gregory Simpson invite you to Spotlight, Indian River, weeknights at 6:30 and 10:30. Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics, across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach. Vero Beach Theater Guild has been around for how long?
Oh, 58 years. We're in our 58th season.
So pretty well established at this point, not a fly-by-night theater company by any means.
We're here to stay, absolutely.
Well, now every year, Theater Guild puts on a whole bunch of different shows. So what does this normal season consist of?
Well, 5 shows. 2 are musicals. Our November and our March show are always new musicals. We open with a September straight play. And then we bring in the new year with the January play, and we end the season with a May straight play.
How can somebody get information about what the next play is that's going to be on stage here at the Theater Guild?
Well, 2 ways. We're on the web, of course, VeroBeachTheaterGuild.com, and we have all the shows. We have a point of sale that you can click and buy your tickets right online, or you can call the box office, which is 772-562-8300.
I'll go ahead and say that one more time.
One more time. 772-562-8300.
On the website, people are going to find a lot of different information, yeah?
Yeah, not just our shows, but our auditions. We have a whole archive of different, you asked me about volunteering. We have a whole tab that is dedicated to different volunteer opportunities, what the definition of it is, what kind of background people have to have, or if they want to learn. We have a whole lot of training. You saw the soundboard training just a few minutes ago, so that's something that we're always training new volunteers.
And in a minute, Mark Wagonic is going to take us outdoors to show us the new edition that's going on. That's a big deal, yeah?
That is a big deal. It's a very big deal. And it's going to offer everybody, the actors, patrons, a whole lot more in-depth services and space. We have to outsource storage right now, and the actors are really cramped in their dressing rooms. So it's going to just open up a whole new era for the Vero Beach Theater Guild.
Now, do you do anything over the summers?
Oh, absolutely. We have a summer show. We usually do a couple of different kinds of fundraising type things, and we've been doing things in between the shows. We're dark in October and December and in April, but we've been last year we did Tuesdays with Maury in April. So we do things we try to keep things active.
And people that want to stay active themselves, they can buy season tickets, can't they?
Oh, yeah, it's a great deal. Season tickets, if you want the best seats in the house and you want it at a discounted rate.
You and I have the best seats right now.
Right now we do. But that's because there's only a rehearsal about ready to start.
Back to the season tickets. How does a person do that, get that?
Actually, the season tickets have to be purchased at the box office, but they can call the 562-8300 to get it all arranged. Yep.
What's the most exciting thing for you about working at the Theater Guild?
I think there's nothing more vibrant and a condensed feeling about being alive than to be waiting in the wings of an opening night and know that you're about ready to go on stage and all eyes are going to be on you. It's just a very special feeling.
Pretty good group of people that are here?
You're working with a team of folks that create something from nothing. You start a read-through and then you see the weeks go by and build this incredible artistic and creative thing. Live theater is just amazing.
Yeah. Jim Daly is the new president here at the Vero Beach Theater Guild. One more time, the website.
VeroBeachTheaterGuild.com or 562-8300.
We'll be right back. Watch Sebastian Plus at 7 and 11 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays on SebastianBuzzTV.com.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
We have gone outside because this is where you can get the best view of what is really exciting going on here at the Vero Beach Theater Guild. Mark Wagonic, former president.
Yes.
What in the world is going on here?
Well, this is our, can I hold this?
You can, but I'll
okay. This is our expansion. This is our expansion. This has been a 4-year project that's just now. 4 years ago we had this concept. 3 years ago we started the process, and 2 months ago the cement went down, the slab went down, and things are going up. And this is going to be a 3-story addition that's going to give us about 1,600 square feet per floor. And it will enable us to have dressing rooms on the first floor, proper dressing rooms, a rehearsal hall, multi-purpose room on the second floor, which is roughly the same size as our stage, and then costume storage on our third floor. And there will be an elevator, stairs, the works, bathrooms. This is a long time coming, and it's all about our volunteers, the people that have been working here, volunteering here for decades with inadequate facilities for them. So we decided it was time to give them the proper tools to work with, or at least the proper spaces to work in.
Who decided? Whose vision was this?
Well, it really was the board. I mean, it wasn't, we're a board, we're a non-for-profit, and we have a 9-member board. And so it was something I think, that has been in the works for a while. We sat down with the architect, we sat down with the builders. So it wasn't one person's per se. I just happened to be the fortunate president for the 3 years that it kind of came to fruition.
Are they going to put your name on it?
No. I'd have to give $500,000 to get my name on it. And
Well, speaking of which, this baby has got to cost a pretty penny. How are we going to pay for this?
Well, we have been fundraising. We actually have raised $500,000 toward our $1 million goal. We've been putting on summer shows. We've been having all kinds of fundraisers, and we have another $500,000 to go. We're continuing our fundraising. We are sending out, capital campaign letters, asking people for help. We've had some great donations recently. Really wonderful people in the community helping us out. So.
Why should someone watching right now want to contribute to the expansion, the exciting expansion that's going on right now at the Theater Guild?
Well, we're 58 years old. We are celebrating our 58th season. We are community theater, which means it's your theater. It's people in the community that are on stage, backstage, off stage, running this place. And so you're part of this. We're part of you. And so, to continue to have an entity such as this is really important. It gives everyone an opportunity who's not a professional actor or musician or whatever. It gives them an opportunity to be on stage and, act, sing, dance, whatever.
Total number of additional square footage?
About almost 5,000 square feet, just under.
Oh,
yes.
and what is that? I mean, what does that almost double your square footage almost?
No, it more than that. Yeah, I think we have about 7 now. I'm not sure exactly.
But it's pretty close, so
Yeah.
it's pretty good. All right, do you have a Theater Guild cheer?
Cheer?
Cheer!
Oh, no. Go team?
All right.
Sorry.
Theater Guild, go team. All right, and when is this going to be complete if we get that other money that you're going to help?
Well, actually,
raise?
our CO is going to be the end of October, and then we will start using it, but we will be fundraising for probably another 2 years.
All right, here at the Vero Beach Theater Guild with Mark Wagonic. I'm Jeff Vogel. Thanks for watching.
Marsha.
Hi, I'm Penny Chandler.
I'm Freddie Wolford.
I am Barbara Hoffman.
And I'm Gregory Simpson.
I'm here with Police Chief David Curry.
You're in good company on VeroBuzzTV.com, Vero Beach's local TV station on the internet.
I just love it.
Tell a friend.
We love y'all!
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare Supplement Team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. We can also help you find the right Medicare supplement policy from the best insurance companies around. So if you or someone you know is about to turn 65 years or older, call Nation's Helpline today. Don't spend more than you have to on Medicare supplement insurance. Call Nation's Helpline today and find out how easy it is to protect the ones you love, even if you already have Medicare. This is a program for you. The call and quote is free, and there are no obligations. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804. That is 800-632-2804.
Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.